now by Sister Helen Prejean. She is an author and an activist and an educator about the death penalty. So welcome to the Noon Show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Now, you came all the way from New Orleans just to be on this Noon Show, correct?
Correct. I mean, I would travel for miles to be on this show. I've heard about this show.
No, but in all seriousness, you're here to speak at the University of Oregon.
Oregon. It's my third year coming there. They have fantastic programs in graduate school for conflict resolution that's nonviolent, and so we do things all through the community. I'll be in a synagogue tonight, and then tomorrow night do a talk for the public. I was just at a middle school, Kelly Middle School. I hadn't been with 7th and 8th graders since I taught it, and I loved it. It was wonderful.
Now, you educate people about the death penalty. How do you talk to 7th and 8th graders about something so dark?
Well, they're members of a state, Oregon, that kills people in their name. They need to know about it. And the way you do story, when you have the essential parts of a story, of a victim's family that suffered a terrible loss, terrible violence done, then on the other side, you have a state or government who says we have to kill the people who did that. You got the elements of a story, and I can do it with 7th and 8th graders, or I can do it with a nursing home and senior citizens, or do it with you here. It's the story of Dead Man Walking.
Yeah, I mean, that was made into a major motion picture. What was it like to have your story?
Well, look, and you can see there's a resemblance with Susan Sarandon.
I see it. It's amazing.
I mean, you know, our smiles are like.
Are you guys sisters?
Well, we could be.
You totally could.
No, really. She was the one who made the movie happen. She read the book. Up to Dead Man Walking, the movie that came out in '96, all the death penalty movies ended with, did he do it or not? He's guilty. Ends with execution, justice done, end of reflection. Susan saw we needed to go deeper, and that's what the film Dead Man Walking does.
You've accompanied several death row inmates to their final moments.
I have.
What?
6 of them, yeah.
Why do you do that?
Because they don't have anybody. They're human beings, and they have a dignity. And I accompany them to the end. And I resist the death penalty in every way I can for them. Also have made my way over to victims' families, however. And the big discovery there, do you know that when New Jersey did away with the death penalty 4 years ago, 62 murder victims' families testified saying, don't kill for us? And you know why? Because they were saying, don't tell us that you're going to give us the death penalty and we're going to wait 10 or 15 years. Then we're going to get to sit on the front row, watch as you kill the one who killed our loved one that's supposed to heal us. They are standing up. And the truth is, in practice in the United States, the death penalty is in diminishment. In Louisiana, in Texas even, they're not practicing it as much. It's not changed yet on the books, but we're on our way to doing away with it. And you know what else is influencing it? Economic issues. I'm going to California after I leave here. They spend $200 million a year just to keep the death machinery mostly in a garage. They execute people on average every 20 years. Here in Oregon, you have 30 people or so on death row, and every 12 years, but you haven't killed anybody in this state since '97.
Now, you're speaking tonight at the EMU ballroom. We need to wrap it up, but thank you so much for coming with us.
Thank you for your interest
and joining us today.
Great.
Enjoy your time here. We'll be right back.